Continuing now here on America's Voice Live. Now, it seems insanity continues on college campuses and universities around the nation. Post-election day therapy events are being held for students. Yeah, you heard that right. Therapy, PTSD. Why? Big Bad Man won, or something like that. The University of Oregon is offering their students, quote, election day therapy that features events with dogs, goats, and ducks. I don't know how they're cooked, but you could find out. Not only that, but halfway across the nation at the University of Michigan, right here close to me, they're offering therapy and post-election processing. Here it is, kids. You lost. All right, good. Election season can be difficult and stressful at times, but then again, so is life. Coddling doesn't help people. Remember, Johnny, you just might not be that bright. All right. Joining me now to discuss all this, as well as her thoughts on the Gen Z vote, is campus reform correspondent, student at the University of Florida, Emily Sturge. Emily, nice to see you.
Great to be back.
Sometimes I just want to be blunt with Johnny. Johnny, I'm sorry, you're just not that smart, and you're not as cute as your mother said. Do we need therapy for that, too?
Well, coloring books, therapy puppies, Legos, milk and cookies. I mean, all of that sounds a lot more like kindergarten curriculum than college curriculum to me. But to cope with the election and Donald Trump's victory, these are the type of activities that are taking place on America's college campuses. 60% of Generation Z report having election-related stress. And at the Leadership Institute's Campus Reform, we're reporting how universities are handling this. And I would argue that they're actually making the situation much worse.
Yeah, life is hard. Suck it up, Buttercup. Welcome to college. And you know what? You don't get A's at everything either. Sometimes you get a B. Sometimes you fail. I mean, come on. It is kindergarten. This is nonsense. Warm cookies and milk. Yeah, it sounds lovely if you're 5. Why do we allow this to happen?
Steve, I don't know if you've ever felt real world stress like Gen Z has, but have you ever considered that a therapy duck might help? Because that's what's at the University of Oregon. Therapy ducks, therapy goats, therapy dogs. I don't think any of this, I don't think a proficiency in coloring books or a proficiency in Lego building blocks is going to help these individuals find jobs in just a few years. It's not going to help businesses, and it's certainly not going to help these individuals in society.
You know, I would like a therapy duck. I would. I'd like it rare, some mushrooms on the side, if you don't mind. That's the way I like my duck. I mean, honestly, comfort food is more important than anything else. But this is the thing. I want to ask you this. First of all, the Gen Z vote, it turned out for Donald Trump. That's important. So not everybody needs therapy. Some of those folks probably celebrating, aren't they?
There is a silver lining to that story, and that is that some of Gen Z is taking accountability. Some of us are responsible. Some of us are sick of this coddling that we are seeing on university campuses. Possibly the most exciting news of my career so far is that Generation Z showed out for Donald Trump. Last night, we saw Donald Trump gain serious ground with young voters. In 2020, Joe Biden won the Gen Z vote by 25 points. And last night, Kamala Harris only had a lead of 8 points. So if my math is correct, that means that Gen Z had a remarkable 17-point shift toward the right. I mean, who knew that Gen Z would show out in these numbers? It's absolutely incredible.
God bless them for that. Emily, greatly appreciate you being here, being a voice of common sense for children everywhere. You don't need therapy. You can just come here and talk to me. We'll work it out. Thank you.
Always fun. Thank you so much.